Hi, this is Rachel Smith, the Business Grower, and today I'm going to give you 7, no, that's 8, 7 really simple steps that will help you make your sales calls rock. So I get asked this question all the time by people who I meet, people who I have conversations with, and certainly by my clients. And we all seem to have a bit of a sticking point when it comes to talking about our money, talking about our prices, and having a really easy way of actually attracting people in to have those sales conversations, and then being able to really easily have a sales conversation and convert more of those conversations into sales. So here are my 7 simple tips to really make your sale calls rock. Number 1 is create the space. So I see this a lot because I run a networking group for female business owners. Sometimes people make the mistake of engaging with somebody who might be interested in their products and services, and rather than creating the space where they can both sit down and have that energy and connection, that they kind of just plunge straight in and start talking about, their products and services and how they might be able to work together. And one of the most effective ways you can actually manage these conversations, whether it's a networking meeting, whether you're having a discussion with somebody, I don't know, children's party, that's certainly what's happened for me before, is that rather than get into the detail there and then, actually invite that person to connect with you at the time when you both have a space that you can actually focus on and the person's needs, and you can have a conversation where you can explore whether or not you are the right person for that person to work with and what you have to offer. And I'm going to take you through the next steps so that when you actually get into that situation where you've got this amazing space, how you can actually make it really smooth from that point on. So number 1, create space to have these conversations. Number 2 is that when you're getting into these conversations with people, ask permission to put an offer forward. So you could well be having a conversation with somebody, it's been going really well, you really understand what their needs are, and you know that you've got a product or a service that would actually make a really positive difference to their situation. Again, take your time, don't just immediately jump in with a sales pitch. Ask permission, seek and understand if that person is open to receive more information about something that you have that could really help them. And when you have that permission, start to be really clear about what it is that you have to offer. And that's my 3rd tip, is clarity. Sometimes, because we're so nervous about sales and it's like, oh no, I've got to talk about money, we get really pent up and we kind of we step out of that comfortable situation where we've been talking really comfortably and really easily, and we can get a bit automated, or we can get a bit fraught, and it's like, oh no, I've got to talk about money, I've got to talk about my price, and you start getting in your own way. And you start presuming that other person's going to have a problem with what you have to offer. And sometimes that starts to get really muddled in our conversations. So when you've asked permission, step into number 3, which is about being really clear about what it is that you have to offer. Don't make it complicated. Just say what it is that you have available. And number 4 is, in advance of your sale conversations, be really clear about what it is that you have to offer and understand the benefits. So that's number 4, is understand the benefits. What are the benefits for somebody coming and working with you? Sometimes we get so stuck in our own way that we start to talk about the process. It's like, oh, you start with me on day 1, and then day 2 we do this, and day 3 we do this, and however your work rolls out. The client, the potential client, is interested to understand what the benefits are for them coming and working with you. What are they going to get in return of their hard-earned cash? So be really clear about the benefits and be prepared to talk about it. So if you have to do some prepping up, if you need to go back and look at previous clients' testimonials, do that. Do that in advance of the sales calls. Know that you've actually prepared for this call. And number 5, and this is a biggie, is know your price. And it kind of comes from the clarity, doesn't it, about being really clear about what it is that you have to offer. But number 5 is know your price, and also know in advance whether or not you are prepared to offer them something in addition to secure the call. Also understand if you are prepared to offer a discount. I'm not saying that you should. There are certain situations that work well when you are offering a discount, but you need to be clear before you get to the call if that is the situation. And number 6 in how to make your sales calls rock is name your price. Just say it. And then number 7 is breathe. And the reason why I'm saying that is that sometimes we say our price, so say, for you to come work with me on this one-day workshop, your investment is £125. And the reason for that is because you get lunch and then you get this free workbook. Can you see? What your client needs is an opportunity to digest the information. You've been in this really amazing conversation, you deeply connect with each other, you've built rapport. And now you've got to talking about what the price is. And the person who's receiving all of this information needs an opportunity to take that in and for them to process it. And people process things at a different rate. So you breathe. Number 7, just breathe. And you allow that person an opportunity to consider everything you've shared with them, including the price, and for them to understand if this is the right opportunity for them. So here are those 7 steps. Number 1, create the space. Number 2, ask permission to actually put forward an offer. Number 3, be really clear about what it is that you're offering. Well before you go into the call, you need to have a good understanding what your products and services are. Number 4 is talk about the benefits, not the process, talk about the benefits. Number 5 is know your price and know whether or not you are prepared to be knocked down on that price, or if you're offering something as a bonus, as a kind of call to action for them to come and work with you. Number 6 is name your price. Just say it. And number 7 is breathe. Say it and breathe. Okay, guys. Let me know how you get on over on my Facebook page, which is Rachel Smith, The Business Grower, and I look forward to sharing some more tips about how you can make more money in your business. Bye for now.